I like to do the intros. Hey guys, it's me Simone. Welcome back to the Dolly Road. We're gonna do another Dolly wine and talk. I don't have any wine on me. I have lemonade. Mm. I'm not the biggest fan of wine, anyways. So, but let's go do some updates. I have a lot of updates that have been going on. So, recently got $3 in. One of them's in boxes. So you saw my unboxing of him. He's not in this box. He's in this box. Too many boxes to keep track. So I finished the face up. Ooh, his resin is so strong. Because he's in a box. I was repainting him and keep all his pieces together. I put him in a box. And so every time I open this box, it's just resin. Oh, strong. But I did his face up. Let's see if I can get it captured here. And everything. His eyes are green, but you can't really tell because how small his openings are. They're green. I was like, whatever. You can't tell you. He has green eyes, but he has eyes. They look kind of black from far away. But I do like how he turned out. I did his body blushing. I'm gonna cover some of the little parts. So everything turned out really well. I love how big he is, and I was gonna restring him. And the reason I didn't restring him is because of this. I bought a restringing tool. Here it is. But the loop is so big on here, it won't fit through his joints. Like, I was like, really, man? You didn't make the loop a little smaller? So if the loop was smaller, it would fit, but it doesn't. So I'm gonna try to see if I could like hammer down the loop a little bit so I can fit this in, because this was $11 and I really wanted to use it. It's just much easier than string and needles and crocheting needles and all kinds of stuff, sewing needles to just restring my doll, and I want to really keep the tension on them. So that's what he has, and everything has been done. I did a blushing on his feet too. You can't tell that. And I didn't do his hands yet. His hands were one I didn't do. So I did that, which is great. I have to redo his girlfriend's face up. I was doing the face up and it kept turning out awful, and I was just so upset. So now I have to get some acetone and remove that. That's going to be interesting. But most of the dolls I've had for a while are already pretty much done, or only have like small things that I need to do, like maybe finish up their eyebrows or finish up their hand blushing and then close them. So yes, my newer dolls I got. So I got in this doll. So I got two new dolls besides him. So I got her. This is a Lily Cat Elena, and I saw her sculpt on. She's like whited out so badly because she's a white doll. This is white skin. Okay, wait, put it over here. There you go, much better. I saw her sculpt and I was like, oh my gosh, she's so pretty. I love it. I was like, I want her. I want her doll. I want this doll in my room right now, and I'm like, I'll figure out who she's gonna be in my story. Like, I'll make her fit. That's how badly I wanted her. I just love the sculpt so much. It was so pretty, and a big part of it is I love the body proportion. I've never seen something like this. So the body proportion was just so cute and different too. I really like that too. So this is her. I haven't given her a name yet. Rachel just popped in my head. I don't know. I'll go through the emotions with her and give her a name, but she's gonna be one of the new characters I added in. So right now, let me go through this real quick. Characters I have. The main characters I've been with my story for a long time are Garrett, or G as he goes by, Mindy, Erica, Michael, Monkey, Kevin, right? There's other characters that I just kind of pushed out because I really don't need them back in the story, but they're there. But I might not bring them back in because they weren't like constant characters. But the main characters in my story were, making sure I got the right. So Garrett, Michael, Monkey, Erica, Mindy, Kevin, and Mikey. And then I added newer characters, but they've been in for a while, like a couple years now in the story, which is Ricky and Benny. Those two characters came in. So I have 9 characters that are the main stories. But then I realized out of the 9 characters, I only have 2 girls. And they already have boyfriends. And I'm having other girls in my story to interact with or talk to, or for other love interests. So I really wanted to bring some more girls in. I had like girls coming in there, like you mentioned, of past girlfriends and stuff like that, but that's pretty about it. And at moments in time, I really wanted to bring them in. I just didn't have a forum to do so. I didn't know what they would look like. Yeah. So that's kind of what I'm doing now. So she is going to be one of the extra girls I have in my story, and she's actually going to be one of the sisters that might fall in love with Ricky. Sorry, one's the wrong side. Ricky, sorry, and wrong one. That might fall in love with Mikey. So I wanted more girls in my story for dating purposes, and then for people to interact with. It's not just the same 2 girls and then like the rest of them all boys. So I have her, and she's gonna have a sister. So I got another lily cat coming, and it's a lily cat, Constantine. I was actually gonna get 2 of the Elenas, but I kind of wanted to get the Constantine sculpt too, so I did get those. So she'll be coming soon. But I just love them, and then she's really tall too. Then I got another mini fee. Gosh, and she's kicky. She's really kicky, which I don't like. I love her sculpt though. Over here, white skinned. So this is the mini fee Cyan. I don't know say her name. I always butcher it. It's Sion. Don't ask me. I'm butchering it so bad right now because I'll put it on the screen real quick if I can remember. But it's just CYGNE. I heard it being said, but it doesn't click. The spelling is just different to me. Oh gosh. And I'm not sure the way I heard someone say it is even the correct way to say it. It's almost like a K. I don't have my phone near me. But I really love her face. So she's gonna be Arena. Can't think of the name. I think Rhina. This is one of the extra girls. She's gonna be a transfer student, basically. She just moved into the country that the people live in. The country that they all live in has rankings, like, you know, what's it? So you have high ranking, middle ranking, and then lower ranking, and it's a whole based on a number system of different things. I'm going to get into this backstory later on. And she just moved into this country and just transferred to the school from a country that didn't do that. It was just, you know, whatever. You know, you got a job kind of thing. And now she's in a country where your ranking, your number that you're given at birth matters, you know, a lot. So, so she's gonna be lower class, and I really want another character to interact with, what's it called? To interact with the boys. So, because right now, Benny, Kevin, and Mikey are lower class. Erica and Mindy are middle class or middle ranked, and then Monkey, Michael, Garrett or G, and then some of these girlfriends are higher ranked or higher numbers. And so I wanted some more characters to interact between that. So that's what she's going to be, a transfer student. So she's going to have to like kind of get used to this whole system of numbers and pretty. Look at her scope, it's so pretty. It's catching it because it's dark over here. You can see it. I'm getting a lot of my dolls in white skin because white skin is like super cheap from the seller. This is the NIF's doll, but white skin is just so much cheaper than getting normal skin or getting tan skin or getting pink skin. And I just for me, as I told you this before, if there is a small difference, I base it off of getting the dye. Getting the dye to dye my dolls myself is about $4 plus gas to get to the store. So it's not too far away. It's like 9 minutes away from me. So let's just say $5 even to get the dye. So the doll to get tan skin or normal skin is a $5 difference, or maybe $6. I'll do $6. I will just buy it in that skin tone. But if it is a $10, $20 dollar difference, I will just get it in white skin and dye it myself. So both of these two dolls are going to be dyed into a like normal skin color. I'm going to play around with that. And then I have some more dolls coming. I told myself I was going to wait a little longer on getting more dolls because I have so many dolls coming in. I'm going on a year in the hobby. It feels like being in the hobby, and I first started off with 3 dolls, and by the end of this year I will have are you ready for this? By the end of this year, right now physically I have 6 dolls. I have 5 more dolls coming. So the end of this year I'll have 11 dolls in my hands. 11 dolls, guys. And so really in the past year I've ordered 8 dolls. Yeah. So that's kind of where I'm at right now. But I told myself, because what ended up happening is I ended up getting a legit doll. So I went online. I was kind of surfing a couple times, like when I'm bored I'll go on like Alice Collections doll BJD site. I'll leave a link below if I can remember, and I will surf through and just see what's going on. And they had an event going on, and some good events going on. I have to say, good events for the companies. I know Impel Doll is doing a good event going on right now. And I mean, the event's really good. If you buy a doll for $350, or you spend $350, you can get a free 26cm doll. That's not a bad price point, I think. Now, what would I do with a 26cm doll? Most likely would be like a sister or sibling to one of my characters. But that's not bad. That's not a bad deal. Or one of them you got a free face up. It was really good, I thought. And then something got free shipping deals. I was like, ah. So I took part in one of the events that I saw on Alice Collections. I actually went to the website of the seller of the business instead of going through Alice Collections. So yeah. I am getting a doll. It is a Liam from Soul Doll. It is the most expensive doll I have today. That doll equals about almost 7 of the dolls I have now. That's how 7 of the dolls that I have now is how much that one doll cost me. But it's gonna be my character called Monkey. I just realized I did not give him a name, like a legal name. He has a nickname, which is Monkey. It's not his real name, it's just his nickname. But he's never, all this time, has never gotten a real name. So I have to go and play around with that and get him a real name, because he doesn't have one. So sorry if you hear my fan making noise. I just realized it's making a bunch of noise now. But Yeah, so I bought him, and he won't be here until end of November or early December is the time they told me. So it's gonna take 14 weeks for him to be made. I ordered him earlier in August, and it'll take 8 to 10 days for him to ship out, or for him to arrive to me. So yeah, he won't be here anytime soon. But I told myself, since I just dropped that much money on him, layaway, I'm going to wait a bit to get more dolls, most likely next year. Didn't happen. I failed. I failed hard, guys. I failed so hard. I bought a couple more dolls. I failed. So right now, I'm standing at only needing 3 more dolls. Oh, say needing. I only need 1 more doll for the main, like, cast. And I only need him. That is going to be Michael. Michael is the next doll I need. The other 2 dolls I have are girlfriend dolls, part of the extra girls I'm getting to add to my story, to past girlfriends or love interests that I'm adding to the story, to have more characters, because there's like, there's just not enough girls here to interact with everybody. And so I thought it'd be really fun. So yes, that's really where I'm at now. It's gonna be interesting. I've never waited this long for a doll. 3 months for a doll, plus another 10 days at max. It's a long time, because most of my dolls come within 3 weeks. Yeah. Even these 2 dolls that I just got recently, they took the longest. They took about a week and almost a month and a half. Not a month and a half, sorry, a month and a week to get to me, because they end up getting sent back to the seller because of some shipping issue that happened. And so it took longer than it should have took, or taken, whatever. So that's happening. It's like, whew. But yeah, I told myself I really wanted to sit down and get on them better and finish them up. So that's kind of why I told myself I need to slow down on buying dolls. I'm getting in so many dolls, and they're not getting, you know, past the face up stage. It is a lot, because I'm making everything for my dolls. So that's another reason why I'm a little slower. And if I was buying more, I'm pretty sure, I know for a fact, they would have been further along. Just they've been closed, that's about it. But since I'm making everything myself, I'm kind of sitting down and slowing down and really like, okay, you know, taking my time. A lot of it's because I just don't have the money to sit here and buy doll clothes. That I don't really want to. It's too expensive to buy doll clothes. And I would buy a doll wig, because a doll wig is not that bad on AliExpress. They're like less than $10 for a doll wig. But a lot of times there's like the generic, just long straight hair doll wigs, which doesn't fit all my characters. So yeah, I'm doing a lot of my own wigs and shoes. I might forgo shoes. They might not get any shoes. I don't know. Who knows how that's gonna play out. But since I am getting those new dolls, I did buy some dye. I bought some brown dye to dye when the dolls are coming in, and then bought some flesh dye to dye them. And I'm getting the same one I used last time, which is the eye dye poly. I have a designated dye pot I got from Goodwill to use on that, so I'm very excited to get them done. But since I'm waiting for them, I can't dye my dolls yet, because I was going to dye them over the next week, but I have to wait now, unless I want to buy 2 more packs of dye and then dye the rest of my dolls. It makes no sense. So I'm going to be dyeing about 4 dolls. Actually, it's 5 dolls together, but 4 dolls for one set of colors, and then 1 doll for the other. So, but I'm gonna mix colors. I'm trying to make like a peachy color tone for my normal skin. So I'm mixing 2 dark colors together to give me a peachy color. So I'm excited to see how that turns out. What else? And luckily she came with extra hands so I can play around with the dye and see how it looks on her skin. It's most likely just gonna be a quick dip, like whoosh, come out, whoosh, come out, just to get a little color on this pale baby. But that happened. I requested all the dolls I wanted, requested the hands I wanted, requested the eyes because I kept forgetting to request eyes for my dolls and end up getting, you know, black eyes. Like that's what she has. She has black eyes because I didn't request any eyes. And ONIFs just automatically sends you a random pair of eyes and they always just send you black. So I eventually will have to go and get her different eyes. I don't know what color eyes I'm gonna get her. She might get green, she might get brown, I really don't know. And then I'm trying to think of her character and see what she wants. Everybody else kind of has an idea because I've already done them before. They've already had doll previous to this. They're just being kind of technically reshelled. But some of these newer characters like her and Rhina and the girlfriends and her sister, you know, all need to be fleshed out on what I want them to do. I know they're gonna be like similar to like a model-esque style and more, you know, trendy on the time. So I'm gonna do some research on that because I don't wear trendy outfits. So I'm kind of seeing she's gonna like wear either like a bralette as a shirt and then either a skirt. So I mean, she might be kind of boho chic in a sense, but a little more updated and not too like peace and love, more trendy. So I'm playing with that. I got some cheap fabric. Buying doll fabric is so easy, so cheap too. You know, it was like $2. I was like, yay, for half a yard of fabric. It's nice. It's really nice. What else is happening? So I'm getting my first soul doll. I have unboxing for that. I have unboxing for these dolls, and you have 3 more dolls to get. I lost my notebook that had a lot of the introductions to the story of my dolls that I wrote down in the moment where I was kind of like first getting dolls and thinking the ideas through. So now I have to rewrite that, and I have to start getting them ideas down out my head so they're not just floating in the air and I forget about them. Then I need to go through and do my lookbook for my characters, a good idea of like where I'm going towards with my babies, so I can keep that in mind when they get here. I don't forget, because I'm trusting. I forgot some of my dolls' ideas. I was like, well, what is she gonna be wearing? What was her style again? It was just, I was happy that I, you know, actually had like a little almost Pinterest board for each of my dolls at the time. It's not every one of them, it's just a few characters I did. So I did Ricky, Erica, I did Rhina's. That's all I did at the time. 3 or 4 dolls. So I need to go through and do the rest of my dolls and get them all ready to go. Trying out different wig techniques. I'm just gonna do a traditional like wig style, like how wigs are made now. So I'm gonna sew them onto a wig cap that I make, and so many good ideas. I've been watching a lot of wig making tutorials to give me like real wig, not doll ones, but you know, we actually wear, to give me good ideas on how to actually make a wig, and good tips and advice on that. So that's something I've really been excited about, and really ready to get started on. What else that I need to mention that has gone on? That's really about it. I'm really excited to make some diagrams. I have some ideas for some dioramas, my bad, dioramas for my doll, not diagrams, dioramas. I'm gonna do, like, if I do when I do my dioramas, it won't be too soon because I don't really have any space in my room to have no huge, you know, 16 18, 20-inch room boxes in room right now. So when I do make them, I am gonna be sticking with the kind of bare minimum, like I'm not having to make too many, and I'm not going to do too specific. I know some people do rooms. Oh, this is X and Y Z's room, and that's great and all. It depends on your story that you're making, but I'm not getting all my dolls' rooms. If I'm supposed to have like 13 dolls, they're not all going to have a room. So I'm going to do like maybe 2 rooms that I go back and forth and just change things out, add things here to make different bedrooms when that comes to play. And then I'm going to make the rooms they're always in. So I'll make a cafe slash restaurant. I'll make hallway, a classroom that I'll use for different classrooms, a gym, a football field kind of esque area, and then what else I do? Outside, a store. It's a long list, right? And then like a house. It's like a living room for parties and stuff like that, because there have been parties in this event. And that's about it. So so it's like a few pieces I want to make room boxes for, or I'll make ones that can, if I do make room boxes, I most likely will do ones that can fold down easily for storage reasons, so they're not these huge boxes just everywhere, you know, just whoosh. I think that's really about it. Nothing else is really going on that I can think of. No, so pretty much the next thing I'm doing is getting fabric, getting hair, and that's it. I think the only thing I'm pondering doing, which I most likely will be doing for one of my dolls, which is G over here, is just gonna paint on his hair, on his head, except for doing a wig cap, because I gave him his little sideburns. So mostly I'm just gonna paint on his hair. It's actually just pastels, but you get the gist, right? And then just look on like line for how guys' hairlines look, so I can do it correctly. It doesn't look odd. So yeah, that's really about it. But the funniest thing that ever happened with my body blushing thing, I showed my mom my body blushing for my dolls, right? There you go, Mom, see my dolls right here. And she's like, well, if you're gonna body blush, then why don't you go further down and get the rest of them? And I'm just looking at her like she's crazy. Like, I thought, you know, gosh, I had an air bubble in my ceiling and it's making it peel. You know, I thought she'd look at me like I'm crazy, like, oh, you're blushing the dolls, oh, you know. And it was funny to me that she was encouraging me to blush their private parts too, because I did not. All their private parts are just plain. There's no blushing here. I did a chest because they wear bathing suits, or if they wear, like, I guess Rachel might stick with her. Rachel, it makes no sense for me to sit here and just do her face up and do nothing else, and then she wears a bralette or a tank top, or she wears a crop shirt and her belly's out and it's just like one color. There's no shading or definition to me. It just seems kind of weird. But she's talking about, oh, you should do the details all the way down. You can't just hit one area, you got to hit all the areas. I was like, look, people say I'm weird. I thought it was funny. I have seen people do it, like add hair and stuff to their dolls, like paint on hair for the dolls' areas. I was like, I'm not sure if I really want to do that, because no one's gonna see it. Wow. It doesn't really add anything. I just know it's there. I guess it's kind of because I did give all my dolls do have definition on the chest, on the boobs and stuff. And you most, like, I don't know any of my characters are really going to show out their boobs anytime soon in the storyline, so I don't know. That's just kind of where I'm at right now. Oh, it's funny. But that's it. I hope you guys enjoy my little talk. I'm very excited to get my doll and see how he looks. And I think the biggest thing I want to see about my new doll too is how much he weighs. He's gonna be the biggest doll I have. He's 53 centimeters. I'm so excited. I'm not sure that's an SD technically. I don't know. I forgot. And I did bail on my other doll idea for him because it would be too short. The tallest doll I have right now is G, and he's 49 centimeters. And I did not want him to be the tallest one. I wanted Monkey to be the tallest one because he is a basketball player, and he's always been a tall character in all of my stories. So I did not want to give that up. So I was super happy to find a doll I liked that was tall and a little muscular too. It had a good definition to his face. It wasn't too like happy-go-lucky, you know, thick chubby cheeks and a round face, but some definition. So that's really about it. Yeah. So I will keep you guys updated on my wig making tutorial and on my wig making journey. After I get my everything down, I might make a tutorial. I'm not sure. Don't quote me on that. I might not even sew it. I might just glue it because I do actually have some fabric glue that is machine washable. So I might just go back to the store that I went to and use a coupon on it and buy a couple more bottles of it, so I have some fabric glue. Because I've been looking online for fabric glue, but I haven't found what I wanted. I didn't want to get like Fabri-Tac or something like that because it dries really quickly, and it's not my favorite glue because it just dries too quickly. So I really wanted a slower tacky glue. So we'll see how that goes. Much love, guys, and I'll talk to you later. Bye. Go play with your dolls.